Hey, TMT, it's Dr. Fred, Tuesday Morning Transformation. I have a question for you. Do you believe more in what you know or more in what you see? Hey, we're a spirit on a human journey here to fulfill a soul purpose that you picked, that we all picked before we came here. And what happens? Sometimes we have this desire, well, all the time we have this desire, and desire is spirit seeking manifestation. And so we have this desire and this vision we want to fulfill, right? And then we may have a want. There's a difference between desires and wants. Desire comes from a higher power. It's our spirit seeking manifestation in the physical world. That's why we're here. A want may be an emotional need. Did you ever want something so bad and you do whatever it takes to get it, and then you get a way bigger problem that you didn't know about? Anybody besides me, raise your hand, get that problem. The challenge is we're here to fulfill a soul purpose, so we have desires. And in that process, we go through seasons of silence. What's that mean? Hey, maybe we have our own business and we're working, and we don't see change. Maybe you're at a job and they have a new boss come in, and then there's all kinds of problems. Maybe you have challenges with your kids, or they're teenagers, or maybe you've been through a divorce. There's all kinds of problems where your kid is having challenges, and you pray and you feel like nothing is changing, and you feel like, man, is God even hearing my prayers? What am I doing? And then does your faith begin to waver in those times of silence, in the seasons of silence? So do you believe more in what you know, that is your spiritual being, that there's things happening in the spirit world that you can't see, that haven't come into the physical world yet, that you know, since you're here for that purpose, that it's already done? Do you know that the right people are coming in, the right opportunities, the right doors are opening, the right finances, that everything is coming into your life? Or do you put more faith in what you see outside of you? So let me use a metaphor. An eagle, a mother eagle, lays an egg, and she's got to sit on that egg, right? There's no sign of life in that egg. She's got to sit on it and keep that egg at 105 degrees, otherwise the little eaglet in the egg is going to die. Right now, when humans, in our gestation period, a mom, her belly begins to grow. They feel the baby moving, like there's faith. You know there's life inside you. But if you were an eagle, all they have to do is wait. They have to have persistence. They have to have diligence. And maybe they have to have faith. I don't know if an eagle cognitively doubts, right? They're going by instincts. But what if that eagle had the mindset of a human? And then they would panic. And what would she do? She'd want to peck that egg to see, is there life in that egg? But the minute she pecks the egg, that eaglet inside the egg is going to die. Why? Because there wasn't that persistence. There wasn't faith. There wasn't more in what we know than what we see. Then 35 days later, that eagle pecks its way out. But what's the process in nature? That eagle has to fight and struggle and go through challenges to get its way out of the egg so that it can develop the strength and the ability to survive, right? Birds that hatch, they have to struggle. They have to peck their way out. So where are your struggles and challenges that actually may be giving you strength, that actually may be taking you to another level of consciousness? Now, if that mother eagle helped its baby, the eaglet, out of its egg, the eaglet would die. The mother automatically knows it has to go through these challenges. How many times we want to make our kids' life easy? How many times we don't want them to go through pain? So we try to make things easy, and many times that's when kids have problems. Now, when I was raising my son, we were living in a white-collar area, and this is a place where all the kids, the parents had boatloads of money, and they just gave them everything they wanted, and there was a big drug problem in that school. My son, for about 8 months, went to live with a sister in more of a blue-collar area, and those kids had to work for everything. They weren't handed everything. There wasn't near the drug problem in the blue-collar area than there was in the white-collar area. Because sometimes, all the time, that struggle and challenge gives us courage, it gives us skill, it gives us ability, it gives us faith. So that eagle mother has to sit on that egg for 35 days, right? And then what happens? So what's that mean? That means, what are you struggling with? What's the challenge? Do you believe more in what you see or what you know, that all things are being done. Psalm 37:14 or 30, I think it's 37:14 says, delight in the Lord and he'll give you all the desires of your heart. What's that mean? Stay connected, stay faithful, be diligent, be persistent. Know that there's things happening in the spirit world, that if you're in a season of silence right now, that those things are coming through. In fact, what brings them through is your faith, is your belief, is your diligence, is your strength, is your courage to keep moving forward. That's it. So if you're in a season of silence, know that that faith and hope is coming. Know that every desire of your heart is already fulfilled. Stay connected, and your 35th day is coming. Love you guys. See you next week.